Gentleman Challenge, Cashel Kitten on the lead. So it's Cashel Kitten in front with Central Station. They're stride for stride with a half mile to go, and they put 2.5 lengths on Vaunted off the pace in third. The Mighty Don right behind him. Big gap of 5 back to Retail Man and Connect the Brox as they round the far turn. It's still that battle between Cashel Kitten and Central Station. Cashel Kitten on the outside with a head lead, and Central Station battles back from the inside. Here comes Vaunted. Looms up ominously on the outside deep and comes looking for the lead at the top of the lane, and Vaunted is the one to beat coming off the turn here. Vaunted's in front. Cashel Kitten trying but is behind in second, attempts to re-rally and is fighting pretty hard here. Coming to the furlong pole, Vaunted on top, but Cashel Kitten is as game as the day is long, and Cashel Kitten had to work for it but earn that victory. Cashel Kitten over Vaunted, then Connect the Brox and Retail Man. Number 4, Cashel Kitten first. 3, Vaunted second. 5, Connect the Brox third. 6, Retail Man fourth. 4, 3, 5, 6, your top 4. 4, 3, 5, 6. Please continue to stand by until the result is declared official. And the runners have now sorted themselves out with the top 4. 4, 3, 5, 6. In the winner's circle is number 4, Cashel Kitten, 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Camelot Kitten, out of Molly Put the Kettle On by Rainbow Quest. Cash Kitten was bred in New York by Mr. and Mrs. Grant Whitmer, who currently own, trained by Jeremiah Engelhardt, Andre Worry, your winning jockey. Cashel Kitten pays $11.60 to win. Consolation double with the late scratch of number 1 in this race pays $4.60. Final time, 5.5 furlongs, 1 minute 5.84 seconds. Up next, we've got the penultimate race on the card, race 7. A good allowance race here. Scratch number 5, Fidalia. Post time for the 8th race, a 6 furlong event for New York breds, coming up in 20 minutes.
We're in the paddock for race number 7, and looking back at the 6th race. Remember, we had a late scratch of the one McDonough. The horse that ended up winning the race, though, was Cashel Kitten. Looked like it was going to be good tactics as Ralph D'Alessandro had Central Station out there with Cashel Kitten. Vontas taken back a little bit, made a nice move. Looked like he was going to go on to victory, but Cashel Kitten came back on, had another gear, and got the win. Andre Worry for Jeremiah Engelhart. Now, in this 7th race, it's a good allowance event, and we do scratch the 5, Fidalia. And you see a lot of the play is going to be on the 8, Chasing Daylight. It's got the right kind of running style in the routes anyway, with a little speed. May have to stay a little closer to this pace. It seems like the track has been a little quicker today. But Rudy Rodriguez already with a victory, and Romero Ramsey Morale also victory aboard a Rudy Rodriguez horse. Can't believe that one came back on and got the win in a route. So she's going to get some play in here. She's a lukewarm favorite, a 2-1. I did take a shot with the 3 Kaz Music this morning. She doesn't have a lot of early speed, and it seems like you want to be in the race a little bit on today's racetrack. So see if she can overcome it, turning back in distance. She did have a couple wins in the row in sprints before trying the route, but ran into, she's an Arctic Queen who had a nice trip to beat her. She chased that one home. So she's a strong player in here. Would like her more if it was a track that didn't see so many up-close types win, but she's at odds of 7-2. These 7 horses, Darn That Song, talk about a horse that's consistently underneath. She's that type. She's got tactical speed to be close, and she wasn't that badly beaten by My Bronx Baby in her last start. That one's a pretty tough one. So she should get another good trip. Another top 3 chance, you would think. It's just a matter of having faith for her to win. She's got to get that perfect trip, especially at the 6 furlong distance. 6 minutes to post for the 7th. Exacta Tri Super and Daily Double offered in here. Scratch 5, Fidalia.
And the runners are now making their way onto the track for race number 7. For New York breds, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward, going 6 furlongs, scratch number 5, Fidalia. A field of 7 signed on. Let's introduce you to the field. Number 1 is Small Pebbles, Joelle Cruz riding today. Number 2, Princess Sonia, Luis Perez riding. Number 3 is Kaz Music, Michael Davila Jr., the jockey. Number 4, Super Slide, Rafael Rohina Jr. has the call. Number 5 is Scratch. Number 6, Practical Rachel, Kevin Navarro, the rider. Number 7, Darn That Song, Cabercoa, the jockey. Rounding out the field is Chasing Daylight, Romero Mirage, seeking 2 today on the program. 5 minutes to post for race 7. Good luck. 1 minute to post time. 1 minute. The runners are making their way to the gate. And the runners are facing up to the gate. Small Pebbles goes into the gate. Princess Sonia will be next up. Kaz Music, post 3. Super Slide, post position 4 will be next. Practical Rachel, 2 back. Darn That Song, second to last. Chasing Daylight to the outside post. We're ready to go. And they're off. Practical Rachel off sluggishly. Darn That Song had a good break, but is not in front. Small Pebbles from the inside quickest and dashes away, shows the way by about a length and a half. From Chasing Daylight moves up into second. Darn That Song is third in the early stages. Princess Sonia down inside of that rival within 2 lengths of the lead. Another length to Super Slide. 3 back to Kaz Music, and a huge break to Practical Rachel, who's detached from the rest of the group as they approach the far turn run. Small Pebbles on top here by a narrow margin. Chasing Daylight in second, moving up a half length back. Princess Sonia was in a little bit tight, dropped back a little bit, and is now trying to re-rally on the inside in a tight spot on the fence. Darn That Song is between horses. Super Slide pushed upon within 2 lengths of the lead. Kaz Music going to be caught deep turning for home, and Practical Rachel is still well behind, top of the lane. Small Pebbles still in charge. Small Pebbles comes down the stretch and opens up to a 2.5 length lead. On the outside, Chasing Daylight still in chase mode. Kaz Music picking up steam down the outside. It's Small Pebbles, 16th to go, a length and a half in front. Kaz Music's diving quickly and Chasing Daylight. Kaz Music on the outside got it with a well-timed ride by Michael Davila. Small Pebbles Chasing Daylight in the photo for second. Driving finish in the 7th. Photo finish for the win. Photo. Unofficial results, the winner number 3, Kaz Music. Second, number 8, Chasing Daylight. Third, number 1, Small Pebbles. Fourth, number 7, Darn That Song. 3817, your top 4. 3817. This race is now official. Now entering the winner's circle is number 3, Kaz Music. A 4-year-old dark bear brown filly by McLean's Music out of Malibu Cougar by Malibu Moon. Kaz Music bred in New York by Kaz Hill Farm, now owned by Edwin Schatzel and trained by Tim Murphy. Michael Davila Jr., your winning jockey. Number 3, Kaz Music returns $9.20 to win. Up next is race 8, the finale. They're going 1 mile and 70 yards. Scratch number 9, Anything Passable. The nightcap, the finale, up next in about 21 minutes at 4:33 p.m. Final time for the 6 furlongs in race 7, 112.69 seconds. Good luck in the nightcap. We're 21 minutes away.
Okay, ready to conclude this Tuesday card with race number 8. Just a reminder, we do have live racing another day of this racing week. That'll be tomorrow with that 1 o'clock first post. So looking back at the 7th, it was Kaz Music, able to overcome that wide trip and able to be another well-timed ride by Michael DeVille. Looked very similar to the July 4th victory that this horse had at the same distance of 3/4. Just got up over Chasing Daylight of Small Pebbles, who just got a little tired right before the wire. But Kaz Music gets the victory. Michael DeVille for the Murph, Tim Murphy. Okay, looking at the last, we do scratch the 9, anything possible. It goes a distance of 1.70 miles. It is a bottom claimer, 9 hours of a race since a day or never won 4 races. Well, you got a couple horses getting some play on the inside. Jacoba is a very logical horse. Since dropping to 5,000, he's been right there. Unfortunately, he's run into Joe's Had Enough. We saw Joe's Had Enough run earlier on the card. Actually ran very well. Gave a good challenge to the big favorite in the first race, a Convertible Freeze, and ended up finishing second in that race. So actually makes Jacoba's race look that much better. But he's caught off tracks in both of his races at the bottom level. And he ran pretty decently in both of them, and he didn't really have a good record overall on the off track. So this will be the first time in a while at 5,000 on a fast racetrack, which could make all the difference because this horse is knocking at the door. And maybe today he gets the right kind of trip under Jackie Davis to get the victory. 2-1 lukewarm favorite, actually co-favorite with the 4, Red Fortress, who did get a race under his belt in a waiver claim back in June, where he ran 4th, as the pace really didn't back up to him, and he didn't break all that sharp either. He broke slow and just never really able to overcome it. He took some money that day going off at odds of 5-2. The pace wasn't that fast, and he still ran well. If he can move forward from that race, obviously he's got some pace to chase in here that he could be a factor as well. Max Foster getting some play on the outside. He has given up some leads lately going long, and he's going to have to deal with some other speed inside him with Lars and Drossel Diem, but he is getting action at 3-1. I thought Lars might be the best of the speed if he could repeat that effort on June 11th. He didn't beat much in that race, but he ran well. See how he deals with the other company in race number 8. Exacta Trifecta Superfecta offered in the last race on the card. You got about 7 minutes to post.
And the runners are now making their way onto the track for the last race, a $5,000 claimer, 3-year-olds and upward, going 1.70 miles. Scratch number 9, anything passable. Here's the field for the last race. Colton Goes, number 1, will be ridden by Stephen Frett today. Number 2, Jacoba, Jackie Davis in the irons. Number 3, Knight of the Crown, Anthony Rodriguez in the saddle. Number 4 is Red Fortress, Caber Koa, the jockey. Number 5, Lars, Luis Perez has the call. Number 6, Drossel Diem, Rafael Rohina Jr., the jockey. Number 7, Oliver with a Twist, Emmanuel Di Diego, the pilot. Completing the field is number 8, Max Foster, Kevin Navarro to do the steering. 5 minutes to post for race 8. They're going 1.70 miles, $5,000 claimers to end our day. Good luck in the nightcap. Folks, if numbers 1 or 7 wins this race, we will have a late pick 5 carryover into tomorrow. So the horses not covered in the pick 5, numbers 1 and 7. Ladies and gentlemen, please note Wednesday's program has just been posted at fingerlakesgaming.com. Make sure to download tomorrow's racing program. It's free. All you've got to do is go to fingerlakesgaming.com. 1 minute to post time. 1 minute. The runners are making their way to the gate. And the runners are now loading into the gate for the finale. Colton goes in. Jacoba to pose position number 2. Knight of the Crown coming up. Red Fortress. Lars to post 5. Drossel Diem. 2 back. Oliver with a twist. Oliver with a twist, one of 2 runners that would cause a pick 5 carryover, number 7, the other being number 1, Colton goes. Max Foster to the outside. Good luck in the nightcap. We're ready to go. And Laruff in the finale. Knight of the Crown drifted in at the start, but he's up on the pace. Drossel Diem there too. These two together with Max Foster sent hard to get after those front runners is parked 3 deep, close up going into the turn. Colton goes is next in the field. Down on the inside, saving ground, a length in front of Oliver with a twist. Another 3 lengths back to Lars. Jacoba alongside of him, and Red Fortress is at the back of the pack. A strung out group separated by 12, maybe even 15 lengths as they approach the backstretch run. Knight of the Crown sets it on his pace. Goes at a good clip here. Leads by a length from Max Foster. Delegates to track on a hold second. Gap of 2 to Drossel Diem in third. Colton goes, races on the inside, while Oliver with a twist is about 3 paths off the rail in the 5th position. 5 lengths off the pace. Another 7 back to Lars. Jacoba inside of him. And still a gap of 4 or 5 to the trailing Red Fortress as the 8 runners approach the 4-turn run. Knight of the Crown went quickly early. Hits the turn a length and a half clear of Max Foster. Right behind, now sent along from second. Drossel Diem in the 3rd position. 3 lengths off the loose leader. Oliver with a twist in 4th on the outside. Colton goes in the 5th position, plotting in place, about to be joined by Lars. And then comes Jacoba and Red Fortress as they come to the top of the lane. Knight of the Crown, after setting that fast pace, is trying to hang around, but he's getting tired. Oliver with a twist on the outside down the center of the track has taken a short lead. Red Fortress is on the move from the back of the field, and the speed is collapsing here. Red Fortress, grandstand side, powers to the front. Red Fortress kicking away from last to first. It's Red Fortress to give Cabracoa the natural hat trick. Oliver with a twist just got there second over Knight of the Crown, and Lars was 4th in the nightcap at Finger Lakes. Number 4, Red Fortress was first. 7, Oliver with a twist. Second at 52 to 1. Third, number 3, Knight of the Crown. Fourth, number 5, Lars. 4735, your top 4, 4735. Your top 4 finishers unofficially. Please continue to stand by until the result is declared official. Now in the winner's circle is number 4, Red Fortress, a 5-year-old dark bear brown gelding by McLean's Music, out of Little Rocket by Yes It's True. Red Fortress was bred in New York by Stonewall Farm, now owned and trained by Michael Ferraro. That's 3 wins today, a hat trick for jockey Cabercoa. Big day for jockey Cabercoa this afternoon. Please continue to stand by. Final running time for a mile. 1 minute 46.71 seconds. Red Fortress pays $5.50 for the win. $1 pick 6. 5 of 6 pays $377 even. We'll get to the carryover in just a second. Pick 5, that is a late pick 5 winner, $1,084.50 if you had it. Late pick 4, $185.25. Live racing resumes tomorrow here at Finger Lakes. Another 1 p.m. first post time, and once more, 8 more races here at Finger Lakes Racecourse and Gaming. Remember that you can head on to the first floor, our casino floor, featuring a wide variety of slot machines, all at the Finger Lakes Casino on the first floor, open 24/7. Folks, we hope you had a great day. Thanks for spending your Tuesday with us. And when you go home, please do so safely. This is your substitute track announcer, Matt Ditterman, signing off. Until next time, may your dreams be winning ones, and may those dreams come true. Keep living the dream, folks. Good night.